Welcome to the SplashDrone tutorial video. In this video, we will guide you through the flight operations and functions of the SplashDrone SD4 Plus. Open the carry case of the SplashDrone 4 Plus and take out the drone and accessories in turn. Charging the battery. Connect the charging cable plugs to the corresponding ports on the balance charger. Insert the gimbal plug. Ensure the seal is intact and debris-free. Then tighten the screw. Simply insert a microSD card and ensure the seal of scarred slot is tight. Unscrew the battery hatch lock at the top of the drone and open the battery hatch cover. Push the battery into the hatch with the black connector facing down. Keep the hatch clean, dry, no impurities. Push the battery all the way in until you hear a click, indicating the battery is properly installed. Close the battery hatch door. When installing propellers, matching the AB and color markings on the propellers with the AB and markings on the motor hub. Hold the bottom of the motor and tighten the propellers lock in the direction of the arrow. After tightening the lock, you can use the included lock nut wrench to tighten the propellers. Ensure the propellers do not wobble. If they do, tighten the screws on the motor hub. For high-altitude flights, position the antenna on the aircraft downwards. Pull out a section of the cord, thread it through the upper opening, and place it together with the hook into the release. Press the C1 or C2 button on the back of the remote control to open the release mechanism. C1 for single throw, C2 for all throw. Unfold the life buoy. Spiral install the gas cylinders clockwise. Simply attach the strap to the payload release module on the aircraft. Remove the protective foam from the camera. Spread the two antennas at an angle and position them parallel to the aircraft for optimal signal transmission. Please always keep the remote control antenna's transmission face aligned with the direction of the aircraft to ensure communication quality. Press once to check the current battery level. Press and hold 3 seconds to power the remote controller on or off. Before powering the drone on, please ensure the remote control is already open to avoid losing control. Briefly press the power button on the bottom of the aircraft once, then press and hold it for 2 seconds until you hear a beep, indicating the drone is on. After powering on, let the drone sit for 1 minute to complete self-checks. The drone's indicator lights will flash green, yellow, and red in order. Once the rear green indicator lights flash slowly, the drone is ready for takeoff. It is recommended to take off and land the drone on a landing pad to avoid dust entering the motors. Landing pad sold separately. Align the rear of the drone facing you. Open the system settings of SD Fly 3 app. In the camera interface, click the bottom left corner box to enter the map interface. The top left icon shows the drone's current status. The top right icons display the current flight mode, GPS signal quality, drone battery voltage, drone to remote signal quality, and remote control battery level. Click the 3 dots icon in the top right to enter the app settings. And tap Safety. Set the RTH height higher than the tallest nearby obstacles. Setting the return point of the RC or takeoff point. Make sure the flight mode shown on the screen is in normal mode. For first-time flight, it is recommended to use normal mode. Make sure the flight battery is above 24 volts and the remote battery level above 1 bar. Make sure that the GNSS status icon's green and the number beyond 20 before flight. The pilot should stand 3 meters from the aircraft before takeoff. Tap the takeoff icon on the left, slide to enable auto takeoff. The drone will auto takeoff and hover at 2 meters from the ground. After takeoff, tap the landing icon on the left and slide to land. The aircraft will land automatically. Pull simultaneously sticks down to the lowest position and then inward to unlock the drone motors. Once the motors have started spinning, release both sticks and lightly push the left stick up to take off slowly. Release the left stick and the drone will hover at its current altitude. After takeoff, pull down the left stick to land. Once it's landing, keep pulling down the left stick all the way until the motors stop and lock. Or else, you can push the left and right sticks of the remote controller outwards simultaneously to lock the motors. Push the left stick left and right to change the orientation of the aircraft. Push the left stick up and down to make the aircraft ascend or descend. Push the right stick up and down to make the aircraft fly forward or backward. Push the right stick left and right to make the aircraft move horizontally left and right. If the aircraft is inverted on the water surface, power flip can make the drone flip back to its upright position. Pull both joysticks down to the lowest position and then move them inward for the inboard control. Short press for emergency braking and hover in place. Half press the photo button on the right side of the remote control to focus and press to take photos. Record button. Press once to start or stop recording. Left dial is used to adjust the tilt of the gimbal, and right dial is used to zoom in or out. Enter the camera parameter setting to adjust other camera parameters. Once press the shooting button on screen to shoot, and long press to switch the zoom ratio. Tap the playback icon on the right side to view and download your footage shot. The dual payload release mechanism can release 2 separate payloads. Switch to C1 for the single release and to C2 for the all release. When carrying double drop rope accessories, press C1 to drop the approximate position and C2 to drop the life buoy. The bottom left orientation map shows the drone's position and orientation. Click the icon to collapse the function menu. Click the locate icon to activate the location function, showing the positions of remote controller, return point, and drone on the map. Tap to switch from 3 map layers: standard, satellite, and dark. Click the icon to switch between tap to fly, waypoint missions, and circle mode. In tap to fly mode, you can select a waypoint and then click it to set the flight altitude and speed. In waypoint mission mode, you can select multiple waypoints on the map. You can set the flight parameters for individual waypoints or delete waypoints. You can also click the icon on the right to select all waypoints and set the flight parameters for all waypoints or delete all waypoints simultaneously. Click the icon to save waypoints, missions, and name them. Click the icon to execute saved waypoints missions. After setting the waypoints, you can click the airplane icon on the left side to execute the flight mission. The aircraft will complete the flight mission according to the set waypoints and route. After completing the flight mission, tap the RTH button on the left to activate the automatic return home function. The drone will automatically return to the most recently recorded return point and landing. Press and hold the RTH button on the remote control to trigger the RTH function. The aircraft will also activate RTH or land in the following situations. Briefly press the power button, then press and hold for 2 seconds to turn off the drone and remote control. After each flight, rinse the drone's motors, gimbal, and release mechanism with clean fresh water to avoid corrosion. After wiping the water stains and impurities on the airplane and accessories, place the airplane and accessories back into the box in order. Thank you for watching the SplashDrone 4 Plus first flight video. We wish you a joyful and safe flight.